This is Britt Bailey.
There we are.
A fresh cup of country in the morning.
Good music, great content.
There we go. No, live on location. We are here at Cabin Coffee Company. People are coming in, people are leaving. There's a bunch of stuff going on here. So glad you guys were able to hop on here with me. I know it looks a little familiar here, but normally we're sitting over on the couch. That was absolutely taken. There's so many people that were in here when I came in. So I took a seat here right next to the door. So if you come in, you may see this right away, but that's okay. I left the saddle seats open for you. So if you get a chance, let me throw this up here, the banner. Join us, and you can check out this link. If you want to click on that, you can hop on here with me. You don't have to be on video like I am. You can easily just be on here via audio. In case you're on your phone or anything like that, just click on the link that's in the comments and you can get in on that as well. Let me show you just a little bit of here where exactly I am. There we go. So it's kind of cleared out a little bit, but there is a party going on in the back. If you haven't ever seen a Cabin Coffee Company, they look very awesome. They're very cabiny, which I just think is super cool. You can't quite hear everybody, hopefully not anyway. I'm sure you can hear the coffee, but being roasted and being made. There's a lot of people going through the drive-through, which is always nice when you need to get going real quick, that type of stuff. So I am looking forward to a bunch of things that are going to be happening here in North Iowa, Southern Minnesota. And there's going to be a ton of fairs, festivals, all of that going on. I'm sure in your neck of the woods, there probably is as well. I'm getting a couple text messages of people that are like, I'm about to hop on, no worries. So I messaged a couple of people. I want to learn a little bit about your fair. What's going on in your area? I'm just going to swap this a little bit there. There we go. I think that'll work. And then let's just go ahead and show this one. I want to know what's going on with your fair. I want to know a little bit more about, I don't know. Are you showing? Do you have kids that are showing? I'd love to highlight that just because there's so many fairs and festivals going on. I'm just going to go ahead and, show you here the coffee aspect. So good. It smells so fantastic in here. I always love when I come here in the mornings and when we had music artists in here. That doesn't mean that there's not going to be more music artists coming on with me, just FYI. But the neat thing is that I smell like coffee for the rest of the day. And it's awesome. Just in my own personal awesomeness with that, because like today I got lemon meringue fluffy coffee. So it's a frappe, which is, and I also added some white coffee to it. So if you haven't done that before, it's like an extra shot of espresso in it. Hopefully you guys can hear me, by the way. I am just doing this little mic. So sometimes it comes through a little rough. So I apologize on that. Let's see here. This. If you want to know when we go live, like, again, people have been saying, hey, I'm just about ready to hop on. If you want to know when we go live, all you got to do is click get notifications. When you see this go live once, all you got to do is click get notifications, and it should have you go get those notifications every time we go live. Or hashtag the word Brew Crew, where it says right there, Brew Crew, into the comments, and that will also end up getting you in. I'm going to share this tab here. I have no entries right now because I just said this. So to stage. There we go. Brew Crew. Once you hashtag Brew Crew, this is also going to get you entered in to possibly win a coffee gift certificate. I don't know from where yet. I will figure that out. Maybe you guys can tell me your favorite coffee shop, and maybe we'll do a gift certificate from there. But I appreciate some of my sponsors that have given me the opportunity to give you the opportunity to get caffeinated in the morning. As I'm waiting here for my one person that's supposed to be coming on with telling me a little bit about the sheep show, I'm going to go ahead. There we go. We'll go back to that. A lot of these buttons, it's so funny to be able to do some of this stuff because a lot of times I was on the back end doing producing, especially like Jake and Tanner show back in the day and doing the producing. So moving all the things around is a little bit different when you're doing it yourself for yourself versus doing it for somebody else. Also, by the way, I got to say a thank you, shout out to a friend of mine that sent me this shirt. They know that I love turquoise and they decided to put, I'm a delight. I don't know if that's exactly true. Some days I feel like I'm a delight and some days maybe I'm not. But it kind of looks like Adele. I'm not Adele though. So one of the things we talked about last time, and I'm bummed he wasn't able to hop on now, but Ben Johns is going to be coming on with us for our Jeep Jam. And I'm going to share this tab instead. So there we go. Add to stage. I'm going to remove that one for just a minute. And let's see. There we go. The Jeep Jam is going to be going on. Does that? Nope, that doesn't do it. I'm trying to fiddle around with a little bit of how can I make this work a little bit easier for you guys to see some of this stuff. I'm going to just zoom in on this so you guys maybe can see this a little bit better. We'll probably hopefully talk with Ben next week. I know he was really busy doing some stuff, but it is Saturday, July 20th. Going to be there at the North Iowa Fair. It's all for St. Jude. We're also going to have Jergmeister. He was with us here at Cabin Coffee a while ago. He said he would love to come back. So we're more than happy to have him back as well. If you have a Jeep, maybe you have heard the ads. Totally. Thank you, Tiff. I feel some days, yes, I am. I get to be a delight. And that's usually just because of the people that are around me. So, hey there, Ross. How are you? Ross does a lot of photography, a lot of that drone photography. Had some great photos of the flooding that was going on. Oh, I see. I have somebody hopping on here in the back end of this July 7th. Yes. Okay. Clint, I am going to pull you on. Now, I am going to preface this. I'm hoping that Clint, we're going to have you watch your mouth because I know you, Clint. So let me see if I can pop him on here with me. Clint, how are you?
What's up? Sorry,
Oh
I have
God.
to have my headset on. I'm in the truck. We're moving. So I have to have my headset on because it won't go through the Hey,
Caitlin, how are
yeah,
you?
I got the whole
You got the whole crew in there.
I got them all. We're
Nice.
going to get ice cream because that's important in life.
Well, mornings are meant for ice cream.
They are. Oh, there it is. I got my little headset on. Sorry. I'm looking all like trucker, Mr. Freshman, Mr. Trucker. I'm like a professional trucker.
Oh my gosh, Clint, I tell you what, the stories. I'm so glad you have your kids with you because the stories have to be rated PG then.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, as soon as you saw the kids, you're like, oh, we're good. We're safe. He's got the kids.
I did.
Nothing can go wrong.
Right, exactly.
So you were talking about events. I just wanted to, I just have a minute because we are on our way to get ice cream and they all think they need to be fed.
Weird how kids like that.
So does North Central Iowa count for North Iowa?
Here's the cool thing about internet. We're all over. So
I know, right? Is it cool?
Yeah.
Do you realize, when you are on this thing, you really realize how much hair you don't have.
That's why I wear a hat. I'm not bald, but I do wear a hat. So
I can't see any comments. There's nobody commenting on my hair, is there?
I don't have anybody commenting on your hair yet. No, but wait, perfect. Michelle will probably come on eventually. So
yeah, no, Michelle, be nice. if Michelle comments on my hair, she has to send me a hat.
Oh, there you go.
Ooh, free stuff. Anyway, so I was gonna tell you, our local fire department is having a street dance. Hold on, I'm gonna get all the information right because you know how this goes with me.
Yes.
So Saturday, July 13th.
Okay.
Can you make that bigger? How do you read it? Where is it? Oh, I'm so old.
It's a good thing you have children.
Yeah, so Radcliffe Fire Department is putting on a street dance from 8 p.m. to 12 a.m.
Okay.
I don't know. Oreo Meat Wagon is the band. I think they play a little bit of everything ish.
Nice.
And it is a beer garden.
Okay. All right.
friendly-ish. Small town Iowa, baby.
We've all been to street dances, which are always a good time. So it's
Right.
awesome when small towns do that.
Right. It's just a $10 admission is all, so that's cool. But yeah, just come out and support our little small town volunteer fire department. We have honestly, our fire department. I'm gonna just hog this mic. Can I hog this for a second? Okay. Our little small town Radcliffe Fire Department is like, honestly, those guys are unreal. Like they're so awesome. They do a great job. I know everybody says that, but like, I would put our guys out there. Like they're pretty good. Like they're sorry. Real life stuff going on right here.
Of course.
Yeah.
That's the best
Real
part
life.
about being live.
But yeah, so I was just gonna send that out there. I just had a couple minutes, and you were like going through stuff, and I was like, oh, I need to call her because the 13th is kind of like that weird, like people are gonna be coming back for the 4th and stuff like that. But come down, and we have a whole Radcliffe days. We have the car show. Is that Saturday too? There's a big car show down here, and we have some other stuff going on in Radcliffe, Iowa. I'm a little biased, but it's kind of a fun little town.
Yeah.
They have vendors. They have, most of it's all local vendors, like as far as food, the bakery, Babes, Benny's is the bar.
Sure.
There's a barbecue contest. What else we got going on?
Nice.
My secretary here, we've been calling her Crash all day.
Oh, I was gonna say yes. How is she feeling? She was just in an accident.
She came upstairs looking like Frankenstein this morning. Yeah, so hilarious. What was it? What?
Radcliffe Fire Department car show, 11:30 to 1.
The car show's 11 to 1. Stick around and eat all day because we have all kinds of stuff to eat.
Radcliffe Historical Museum parade.
Oh, there's a parade. The parade Saturday too.
Cool.
Native
American display at the Legion. I think that's at the Legion. Our cool Legion. If you haven't seen our Legion, so we have this brand new big Legion, big fancy Legion, and the dude that plants the Freedom Rocks. I can't remember his name. He's always gonna be like, oh, his name's so and so, but I can't remember what his name was. But he painted all those Freedom Rocks.
Oh,
he actually painted 2 murals in our Legion, and they're awesome. One of them's I don't have pictures of them or anything because I'm not prepared. Because I don't prepare. But come see if you guys come to Radcliffe just to see those things, they're so cool. I have like goosebumps. You can't see them, but I have goosebumps. Just have to take my word for it.
Yeah, those are awesome.
Yeah, so we have the car show, Miss Radcliffe Days. I mean, that's big. Everyone's seen Miss Radcliffe Days, but the car show, the parade, and then the dance and all that stuff. It's awesome. So yeah.
Did I hear her say water fight?
Yeah, the fire department has water fights on Friday afternoon, I think it is.
Love that. That's always
so it's a 2-day event. Come down, hang out, come see us for 2 days. Come find me. I'll give you the tour.
That works.
And then we do have church service in the park for all your sins on Saturday at the dance.
Sit around
Come
Saturday.
get a little Jesus in your life.
Sunday. Yes. Well, and we were just going to say, Caitlin, she sang the national anthem when the rodeo was up here in Mason City.
She did.
No,
like a local celebrity. She led us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Oh, Pledge of Allegiance. That's what it was. I couldn't remember if it was which one it was. So.
Yep, she did the Pledge of Allegiance since she was like 7 years old. She started doing that, and then she she got too old. You know how that is.
Yes.
Yeah, and then we did the flag. Yeah. We got some ties up to the Mason City area a little bit.
Very cool. You've been here to Cabin Coffee before. There's no doubt on that.
I have.
I think you also were wearing a cape the one time that you were on one of the statues downtown. That was a couple years ago, though.
I forgot about that.
That was with the other side of town. That was weird.
That was on the little brother. I'm not saying anything. But yes, I was.
Where he shows up. He has been out and about quite a bit too. So.
Who's that?
Jay Brooks.
Oh yeah, Jay. I remember Jay. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Didn't we do the Dirty Dancing lift thing? I think we tried that, but it didn't work.
You guys did. You tried to.
We should have done it the other way because he tried to lift me, and I'm way bigger than him.
Yes.
I'm not saying Jay Brooks is a little guy, but he's smaller in stature. That's all I'm saying. You just freaked out. I saw your face, Brett. You were like, no, Clint, family show. Stop it.
Kids in back.
I said smaller in stature.
There you go. There you go. Oh my goodness, Clint, it is always a blast to talk to you. You better get those kids some ice
That's
cream
the key
for
for me to
yourself,
leave.
too.
I get it. I've gone too far. I'll go home now. We're gonna go get ice cream.
Oh, awesome. Well, thank you for jumping on, and I hope we
I don't-
talk to you again. You got to have Hippie come on with us too, because I can't imagine what that would be like.
Do we have enough time? How long do you do this?
I usually only do this about 20 minutes, half hour thereabouts, depending on when they kick me out or the fluffy coffee's gone, one of the two. So I don't know where he's at. He was in, wasn't he just in Utah? Something like that. So
I lost you. Something happened, Britt. I can't hear you anymore.
did you get a phone call?
I can hear her.
All right. Well, hopefully you guys can still hear me. Ross just posted in here 5th of July next Friday, Charles City, first party in the park, which would be awesome. And also Duluth, Minnesota, vacationing along with Upper Peninsula. Oh, the UP of Michigan. Awesome. Oh, looks like I have our little ones here from over at the mighty Howard County Fair, Mackenzie and Rosie. How are you guys?
We're good. How are you?
Good, good. So how has showing been? I think you guys were showing sheep, right?
Yesterday she did.
Awesome. Awesome. Oh, it's kind of slowing down there. This is the one problem with having a lot of people on. Oh, there we are.
There we go. Okay.
All right, so I got first place. My first place was my purebred ewe.
Nice.
Third place was my market lamb.
Okay.
Okay, over there. So just keep talking.
Yeah, just keep on talking. We'll see if we can hear you, and we'll probably pick
And
up
you got
every once in a
ranch with your ram and your ewe
Yeah.
as well.
while. Okay. Awesome. Awesome.
Are you there,
So,
Britt? Okay.
so tell me a little bit about. I know you guys were talking
Okay.
about the
And then
ribbon.
here, that's all we did. That's all we got yesterday. Our club did really good as well. Got blue ribbons.
Okay. I love cell phone service. Cell phones are fantastic. Oh, possibly, hopefully, maybe. Let me see here. In case they can't hear me, I'm going to say this one. Can you hear me now? I feel like the
We
variety.
can
guy.
hear you. Yeah.
I was gonna say maybe if you guys walk another spot, it might be better since you're by a tin building. So, let's see if that might be a little bit better. Sometimes when you walk and talk,
The building
sometimes
doesn't work very well.
yeah, the cell phone tower is paying for you. So,
No problem. Yeah, no, we're actually today we're just having a great down day with the rain and cloudy. So we're just going around checking out all the other animals that are getting ready for the fair and yeah, just enjoying some peace and quiet for a little bit, I guess you could say. Yeah.
that works. That works. Well, and the mighty Howard County Fair is always a great fair to go to. They've got such a great midway. They've got great entertainment. And then, of course, all of the kiddos that get to show and stuff. Now, on Sunday, you guys have the ribbon auction going on. Tell me a little bit about what a ribbon auction is for those who have never been in 4-H or shown an animal.
Okay, so the ribbon on Sunday instead of auction,
Okay.
buyers bid on the ribbon, and then when they say, okay, this ribbon has sold for X amount of dollars, them a duplicate ribbon of what they auctioned off.
Okay, so they will auction off the ribbons instead of the animals, and then as they go through the arena, they get to show off their animal with that ribbon, and then they still get a duplicate ribbon with that. Is what you're saying? Am I correct?
Yes. So the children get to keep the ribbon that they want to auction off a double, essentially.
Nice.
Yeah, and the only
Okay, so
going
I'm,
to go
I'm
to
catching about every other word right now. So the only animals that don't get to do the ribbon auction is that what? Which ones did you say?
the that are going down to State Fair.
Oh, the ones that are going to State
So,
Fair. Okay, and I know State Fair is a little
yeah,
bit different
so
than it used to be.
in the ring when they're auctioning off those ribbons, but they can still auction the ribbon off, if that makes
Okay.
sense. Does that make
Okay,
sense?
so they can, yep, they can still auction that ribbon. That's awesome. That's very cool. And I know State Fair changed a
Yeah.
while ago for Iowa State Fair anyway. You can enter in early, even if you don't get a grand or reserve at your fair. You can also enter to go down to state. Either way, I know when we were kids, Rosie, you and I, when we were kids, you had to be a grand or reserve to be able to even go to state.
Yeah, that's something I grew up out in California, so when I went to State Fair, again, like you had to win grand or reserve in order to do anything at our state fair as well. And it was like, okay, well, this is different. But, you know,
Right.
I guess it's a good way to get the kids excited about going and doing something longer with their project.
Yes. Exactly. And of course, you know, our state fair in Iowa is a little bit different time frame depending on when school starts. So some kids that got grand and reserve weren't able to go down. So it gives us a lot more opportunity to showcase a lot more of our Iowa kids as well.
Yes, and actually, she's going to help show our families her
Okay, I'm not quite hearing you on that. You're still kind of in and out still. It was good when you were walking.
But I was saying that Kenzie is gonna go show down at the state fair with our family flock of sheep, and so is her brother.
Okay, awesome. That should definitely be fun. Awesome. Well, I will let you guys get back to what you're doing there, having your break there at the fair. Appreciate you guys hopping on and walking around in this wonderful wet day that we've got going.
Okay, well, you have a great day too, Britt. And
all right, thanks.
See you later.
Yeah.
Bye.
Awesome. Just absolutely love it when you guys hop on with me. You can either do it via if you want to have audio or video, that's great. Audio, you can make your own little audio avatar and stuff so you can hop on that way. Absolutely love finding out what's going on in and around the area, North Iowa, Southern Minnesotans. You can hop on here as well. Love all of the fairs and the festivals. They're so near and dear to my heart, being a 4-H kid myself. Being a farm kid growing up, fair was like the thing of the summer. You always wanted to go to fair. You worked all summer long to get into the fair, to work with your animal. Your leaders, your coaches helped you out and tried to get you to the best that they could. Oh man, I remember giving my 4-H leader so much hell as a kid, and I apologize for that. The karma came back on me though when I was a 4-H leader for, goodness, I'm not going to say how many years. It was a lot of years, but you would know exactly how old I am if I said that. But I pretty much didn't get out of 4-H forever. So that's where I love the fairs and festivals. I never did FFA. Some of these comments are coming through on another. So if you're on my personal page, those comments don't always come through. But if you're on my Britt Bailey page or YouTube or Gotta Be Country, they do come through on that. Carrie, yes. So yes, thank you. I am so glad I get to still do the fluffy coffee as well. One of those things that I had done on the podcast prior to even working in radio was Fri-YAYs and fluffy coffee. So it's very cool. So if you're going to go see some lifeboats, I think I'm good. I don't need a lifeboat. I don't need a rowboat. And I definitely don't need a life preserver. Let's always add an extra 10 pounds. So, but that is awesome. Those museums are so cool. Being able to stop and see those when you go out. Who's vacationing random places? this year. I was just talking to a friend of mine that was heading out, and they're like, we're going to go to Nebraska. And I love my Nebraskans. Gretchen was on here the last time and love my Nebraskans. But aside from York, what do you do out in Nebraska? Because so far I've only just driven through Omaha some, but where are the other places in Nebraska? There's a lot of other stuff going on. Again, let me hop back on here to our Jeep Jam. Let me tell you just a little bit about that. Again, if you weren't on here earlier, the cool thing about going Facebook Live is that you guys can see this stuff later. That's always a really cool thing about Facebook Lives. You guys will see this when you see this, and hopefully you get on and you comment hashtag Brew Crew. And so that way you can be notified the next time that we go live, or if you want to jump on, just click into that link and we can do that as well. Let me go over to this one. Here we go. So as you can see, hopefully we'll have some military Jeeps again. I know we've got a lot of, we brought some military Jeeps last year. My dad has a huge collection of them. Those of you that know my father know that he has a little bit of a Jeep habit. And so we're going to be bringing some of those. I hope you guys bring out some of the CJs, some of the Wranglers. If you've got a Grand Cherokee, if you've got a Liberty, anything that you've got for a Jeep. I know the Iowa Jeepers. Let me see if I can find their Iowa Jeep Club. I think it is. They are going to be doing their show. Iowa Jeep Owners, I think it is. If you haven't seen, there's a ton of stuff with ducks and very cool. Maybe it's not Iowa Jeep Owners. Maybe it's Iowa Jeep Club. Let me see. I think that this is it. They're going to be having their Jeep show over in Britt soon, and maybe I'm wrong with this one. I know there's just a ton of Jeep clubs, and of course I'm on my Britt Bailey page. If she is on here, maybe she can message and tell me exactly what the name of it is. But I'm gonna show you here. We're gonna shave. Words are hard in the morning. Show the North Iowa Fair here, Mason City. That's going to be going on July 17th through the 21st. Lots of stuff going on. Blackhawk is going to be here. Make sure to get your tickets for that. That is going to be a good time. Hopefully, we're going to be doing some stuff for St. Jude prior to that. Hopefully, we'll be doing some things there during that time. So you might be able to see me at that. I need to ask these guys. I know that they did celebrity bartending last year. At one point, I wonder if I could get in to be a celebrity, quote unquote, celebrity a bartender. I would just love to bartend at that area. Oh, Peggy, thank you so much. Hashtag that Brew Crew. And then you'll be getting a message from me from the Britt Bailey page later on to show you exactly how to do that. Then they have the vendors. They're going to have a huge vendor road. There's new maps out. I feel like I'm saying a lot. I just have not had enough coffee yet this morning. Open exhibits. You can put in your exhibits for arts, crafts, photography, culinary, field, garden, just so many very cool things that you can sign up for those open exhibits. I love the bucket bottle calf shows. All of these fairs that have those are absolutely great. Hey, Ross, thanks for jumping on with us. Have a great weekend to you as well. We'll be posting on Sunday the weekend roundup. And so make sure to get over to my page also to put your photo of something that you did over the weekend. It would be absolutely great with that. Let's see here, the entertainment. Let's see. They've got Blackhawk, of course, that's Wednesday night. And World of Wonders Museum, the World of Animals. These twin stunts, motorcycle stunts, I believe that I saw them at a rodeo out in Colorado one time. And they were just absolutely insane and awesome, all in of the same sentence. The livestock shows that are going on the Little Farmers Farm Bureau Agriculture Learning Center. It's really cool out there at the fairgrounds if you haven't done that before. the Motor Speedway, of course. Let's see here if they, oh, we don't have a click to get into the livestock shows yet. But go here to North Iowa Fair.fun, and that's where you can get all of the information for all the things that you need for the North Iowa Fair. One of these days, I will convince Dane or Kristen to hop on with me and talk a little bit more about it as well. And, you know, let me swap that there. There we go. I had a whole bunch of people walk through here earlier. I wish I would have had the camera on at that point, but that's all right. I think I'm going to jump off. We're at about a half an hour-ish or so. I appreciate all of you guys hopping on with me. Do send me all of the things that are going on in your neck of the woods, your town, small town, big town, North Iowa, Southern Minnesota. So that way we can possibly get a thing put together to be able to let you guys all know, and we'll be able to show that through here as well. Hopefully I'm not like filming and somebody was skipping out of work to come in and get a coffee, and hopefully I don't like bust them coming in and getting coffee. That would just be my luck. I would probably do that at some point because, coffee is life, man. And if you would we've got some mugs that we're going to be doing to be part of Mug Life with the Brew Crew. And no matter whether you drink coffee or just caffeine in your cup, they would love you to be part of Brew Crew. I say we a lot. And I say we because I'm so used to being on a radio station with that. I'm also used to having other people with me when I do a lot of these things. But I'm just going to say we because it's me and the fluffy coffee. Again, I appreciate you guys hopping on with me, being part of the morning brew here, being part of the Brew Crew here with Fri-YAYs and Fluffy Coffee on Facebook Live, my Britt Bailey page, our Gotta Be Country Radio page. Make sure to like and follow that. Got all the stuff on YouTube as well there. And make sure to get those notifications. Whenever we go live, click that get notifications, because there's going to be a lot of stuff that people have messaged me about and been like, hey, can you stop here? Can you stop there? And so you never know what I'm going to all of a sudden pop on and go live for. I'm kind of excited for some of these really cool things because they're not all in Iowa. Most of them are Iowa, Southern Minnesota, but there's some that I've gotten a contact that said, hey, can you come this direction? And that's the awesome thing about internet is we can go anywhere at any time. So again, thank you guys. I'm going to jump off here. Keep on commenting. Feel free to share this with your friends. We're going to be hopefully having some giveaways here pretty soon. Once I get those in hand, I will give them out as well. And when you see me out and about, go ahead and say hi. Please do. And thank you guys for following along and joining. I can't say following because I feel so weird because that just makes it sound like y'all are stalkers, and I know you're not. So you guys are all cool. And so thanks for joining and being part of this, because I love talking with you guys, not at you guys. I love talking with you guys. So thanks again, and have a fantastic Fri-YAY, and grab yourself some fluffy coffee and go have fun with your own Brew Crew this weekend.
This is Britt Bailey.
There we are.
A fresh cup of country.
That was another on the road exclusive with Britt Bailey.
Now that's what I call country. You guys are so much fun.
Just who we are.
Bring on the country